Hi, my name is Gary Hiebner, and I'm making this video exclusively for Audio Tuts Plus. In the video, I'll be explaining how to use Absynth's surround features to make a rotating Leslie speaker effect. You don't need to have a surround setup to make use of this effect. A stereo setup will work. I'm just making use of Absynth's surround features to get the stereo field to rotate around. If you do have a surround setup, then you will get the full effect of the surround effect, but I'm only using a stereo setup to demonstrate this. I'll be using Logic as my DAW of choice, but the same effect can be created in any DAW, as long as you're using Absynth. I've called up the graceful cathedral preset in Absynth. It has this church organ-like sound. Now let's jump over to the effects panel. This is where all the magic will happen. I'm using a multi-comb effect, which is a combination of one or more comb filters. I'll be making use of the pan settings to control the rotation. Let's enable the surround of the effect. And you'll see that you have these three circles. Each of these represents one of the three comb filters that you see over here. You'll see when I change the pan settings that the little circles move. When I click on rotate, you'll see that these circles start rotating around. Let me play a sound now so you can hear the effect in action. Hear how this organ sound is rotating around the stereo field. And over here you can adjust the speed of rotation. Hear how it's slowing down and speeding up. You also have the spread function, which spreads how close these little circles are from one another. I find that it works best having them a bit closer and then setting the rate at about between 0.6 and 0.9. This creates quite a nice rotation sound. And this gives you your rotating Leslie style speaker effect. What I find helps to add to this effect is to add a chorus to it. It just thickens up the sound. So I'm just going to use Logic's default chorus effect here, but you can use any chorus that comes with your DAW. Just hear how that thickens up the sound a bit. Unfortunately, Absynth only allows you to add one effect. So because I'm using this multi-comb effect here, I'll have to use external plugins if I wish to add extra effects. This doesn't mean that you only have to use these surround features when you're using Absynth as a synth. You can also apply it as an effect. Here I have a standard organ sample from the Apple Loops library. And I've enabled the same rotating effect settings in the effects panel. So you see, you can use it on Absynth as a synth or on any audio material that you have. There you go. That's how you create rotating Leslie-style speaker effects with Absynth. Try incorporating this into your future productions. You never know. It could add that spice your track was missing.